myself adjusted. Good morning vlog. So this, let me take this out so I can hear myself. I am I'm applying for an apartment today. The different places I visited, I only ended up going to 2 because one of the ones I scheduled ended up not having availabilities anymore. So we went to 2 in Minneapolis. I loved both of them, but this past week I just kind of sat down and had to compare pricing and just like try to be as smart as I can about it. We decided on one and I'm super excited about it. I am planning on moving in November 1st, which is in a month and a half. So pretty soon. I have a little bit longer to kind of prepare. The goal was gonna be sometime in October, but it's gonna work out better, I think, to just be right at the beginning of the month of November, a little bit longer to save money. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk through the few that I toured and kind of show the videos. I figured this would just be maybe an interesting video and maybe a helpful video. So if anyone is looking for apartments in the future, I'm gonna kind of go through what I wanted, pros, cons, just stuff like that. Try to be kind of as transparent as I can, just so that it maybe can help some people when you guys are looking to move into an apartment. If you didn't see one of my last vlogs, I am moving to Minneapolis and I'm gonna live in a studio by myself. I have a ton of friends in the area, so like I'm not gonna be alone. I just think it's a good kind of first step out of college to explore things kind of on my own, live on my own, see what that's all about. So that's gonna be what I'm doing for at least a year. Who knows what's gonna happen after that? A lot of things can change. I'm gonna kind of walk through and explain some of the things, and hopefully this is helpful. First place is the place that I am going to end up living at, which is super exciting. It's like pretty much a brand new building, so everything is like super up to date. Starting off with amenities, I knew I wanted to have a gym. 100%. I need a place to work out. I haven't been able to work out for the past like couple of months just because I didn't want to get a gym membership knowing that I'm about to move, and it's been killing me. I need it for just physical health, mental health. Yeah, so that was an important thing to me. Both of these places had gyms, so that was checked off my list. Another thing that was super important was hangout areas, different places that I could go to work or to have friends over for drinks or just whatever that may be, just because I do work from home. So I kind of needed different spaces within the complex or within the apartment that I could change kind of my scenery. So they had a ton of different areas, which was super nice. It's one of the things that I loved about this specific apartment, is that there was tons of different little areas. There's a courtyard, so if I wanted to have friends over, there's grills, just like a ton of cool little areas. So that was checked off of my list. Obviously, one of the most important things is to be in a safe area, and it is, so that's awesome as well. They also had this little pool, which a pool wasn't something that I absolutely needed just because it's in Minnesota and it's kind of not as hot there. It's hot there during the summer, but other than that, it's kind of chilly, so I didn't really like need a pool. If I was living maybe somewhere that was just really hot year round, that's something I would maybe look into, but that's fine. I didn't need that. Moving on into the actual unit, I am getting a studio, and so I wanted to make sure, obviously studios are pretty small, but I wanted to make sure that there was enough space for all of my stuff. I'm gonna have to have my bed in the same room along with kind of a living area, kitchen. I wanted to look at several different units and the layouts just so I could kind of visualize if I would be able to fit all of my stuff and have everything I needed. The first layout is the one that I'm actually going to end up going with. It's around 500 square feet, which is still very small, but the second one I looked at was just a little over 400, so that extra like 90 square feet will make a huge difference. So you walk in, this is what I liked about this one as well, is when you walk in you have to kind of walk down a little bit of a hallway, and then around the corner is kind of the whole room. It's a little bit more private. If someone's like walking in, they're not just like kind of walking directly right into essentially your bedroom. Kitchen is super nice. It's just kind of along the wall. They showed us kind of a furnished version of it and then an empty version, so that again I could see and visualize the actual space. So yeah, that's what I ended up going with. The bathroom, super nice. There's a tub, there's tons of storage, which is important. I'm probably gonna end up getting a wardrobe to set up to kind of separate the space between my bed and the kitchen. Second place we went to I loved as well. After adding up everything and comparing, it would have ended up being a pretty big difference in cost compared to the other one. This one I think was my favorite layout of all. It kind of had a separation wall, so it separated the bedroom from the living space in the kitchen. It did make it feel a little bit more tight in there because there was like a big wall just in the middle of kind of a small area, but I did like how it separated the two, especially since I'm working from home. You know, it's nice to have kind of this separation between a workspace and a bed. But like I said, it ended up being a little more expensive, but again, it checked off kind of all the boxes. It had the fitness workout room, it had the areas to hang out. This one actually had a pool, which was nice, but again, not something that I absolutely needed. Another thing that I think was super important to me was having laundry either in the building or in the unit, and both of these ended up having laundry in the unit, which is essential. I would say having your laundry just right there and not having to go somewhere to do that and basically taking up so much time of your day to go do that is important to me. And another thing is there were trash chutes as well, so you don't have to walk your trash to the dumpster every time to take your trash out. There's just a chute, like a trash chute on every floor. Also thinking about parking, I have a car. It's not like a big enough city like New York or Chicago would be to not have a car, so that is an additional cost that you have to think about, but it is underground safe parking, so that is super nice. During the winter, you know, you won't be getting snow on your car, it'll be safe. You have to have like a key pass to get into it and whatnot. That's kind of like the list, I would say. I will in the description kind of put a checklist of all of the amenities and essentials that I personally think are super important when moving into an apartment, so you guys can kind of reference that maybe if you needed to. That's about all I have. I'm going to be signing a lease very soon, and there will be so many upcoming videos and vlogs of the moving process and all of that fun stuff. I love these types of videos, so I'm super excited to be filming them for you. Subscribe if you aren't already to stay updated with everything. I'll also be posting stuff on my other social medias, probably some TikToks of apartment stuff. Hope that you guys enjoy these videos as they come out, and I hope you follow along the journey with me. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week for another probably vlog. So yeah, see you next week.